A poor boy who had no money, no big house, no status, but he had one thing most people don't have anymore: a pure heart. And on the other side, there was a rich girl, a girl who went to church every Sunday, but only for show. She believed money could buy everything: respect, love, happiness, everything. But she had no idea that God was about to change her entire life, and He was going to do it through a boy she would normally never even look at twice. Today's story isn't just about love. It's about pride, faith, pain, and the kind of miracle that changes a person forever. So stay till the end, because this story gets more emotional with every minute. The story begins in New York City, where a rich girl named Emma lived. Emma was the daughter of a powerful businessman. She had everything people dream about: luxury cars, designer clothes, a giant mansion, millions of followers online. But despite all of that, she was arrogant. Emma looked down on poor people. She believed poor people were weak and unsuccessful. Every Sunday she went to church with her father, but not because she loved God. She only went so people would see her as a good girl. She cared more about attention than faith. Meanwhile, in another part of the city, lived a simple boy named Noah. Noah worked at a small cafe during the day, and at night, he volunteered at church helping children study. His parents were no longer alive. He lived alone. But somehow, he still smiled every single day, because Noah truly believed in God. He always said, "If your heart stays good, God will never leave you alone." One rainy evening, people were rushing out of church trying to reach their cars. Emma was walking toward her expensive car, when suddenly, she slipped. But before she could hit the ground, someone grabbed her hand. It was Noah. He pulled her up safely. But instead of thanking him, Emma looked irritated and said, "My clothes are ruined because of you." Noah just smiled softly and replied, "At least you didn't fall." Emma gave him a strange look and walked away. But after that day, fate kept bringing them together again and again, sometimes at church, sometimes at the cafe, sometimes randomly on the street. And slowly, Emma started noticing something different about Noah. He helped everyone, without expecting anything in return. One day, Emma was sitting at Noah's cafe with her rich friends. They were laughing at poor people and making cruel jokes. Then, suddenly, an old woman walked inside the cafe. She didn't have enough money for food. The owner was about to throw her out, but Noah quietly gave his own meal to the woman and stayed hungry himself. For the first time, Emma became silent because she had never seen someone so selfless before. Slowly, Emma began changing. Now she wasn't going to church for attention anymore. She actually started praying, started asking real questions. Do truly good people still exist in this world? Meanwhile, Noah had no idea that Emma was changing because of him. One night, Emma secretly visited the church late at night, and there she saw Noah sitting alone, praying. But he wasn't asking God for money. He wasn't asking for success. He was praying for other people's happiness. And at that moment, Emma's eyes filled with tears, because for the first time in her life, she understood what a truly good person looked like. Slowly, their friendship began growing. Noah showed Emma the beauty of simple things: drinking coffee during the rain, listening to music on empty streets, laughing with poor children. These were things Emma had never truly experienced before. But the real twist in the story comes when Emma's father finds out that his daughter has been spending time with a poor boy. He becomes furious. He calls Noah and says, "People like you only want to use rich families for money." But Noah stays calm and replies, "I love your daughter, not her money." Emma's father laughs. To him, love without money sounded ridiculous. The next day, he decides to send Emma away to another city. Emma cries, screams, begs him not to do it. But nobody listens. Before leaving, Emma rushes to church one last time to meet Noah. And there, she completely breaks down. Through tears, she says, "My whole life, I trusted the wrong people, but for the first time ever, I fell in love with someone real." Noah gently wipes the tears from her face and says, "If our love is real, God will bring us back together." Emma leaves, and months pass by. Noah returns to his simple life again. But inside, he's heartbroken. Then one day, a luxury car suddenly stops outside the church. The door opens, and Emma steps out. But this time, she's different. The arrogance is gone. Now there's peace in her eyes. She walks directly toward Noah and says, "I left everything behind, the money, the status, all of it, because I finally understood something. God brought me into your life for a reason." Everyone inside the church turns toward them, and Noah smiles softly before saying, "I told you, if love is real, God always makes a way." And finally, they hug each other. But the real message of this story comes now. In today's world, people fall in love with money. They choose relationships based on status. But true love only sees the heart. And maybe that's why, in the end, God always blesses people with pure hearts. If this story touched your heart even a little, make sure to like the video and subscribe to Sid PlotTube for more emotional stories like this.